So, I just realized I never did a review for the movie Imaginary. And I saw it a while ago. So, first off, I took my sister to see this movie, and for context, she's 12 years old. So, I'm like, you want to go see the new movie Imaginary? She's like, sure. And I said, awesome. And I'm like, I'm hyped. She's hyped. This first scary movie we're going to see in theaters, not including like a Marvel movie. They're not really scary, but you know. And we get there, and all the trailers are horror movies. Like, she loves horror movies. I love horror movies. And then the movie starts to play, and she's like, what is this? I said, Imaginary. She's like, I'm like, the movie with Chauncey the bear? Oh. She thought we were going to go see If, the kids' cartoon about the imaginary friends. Was that my bad for not fully informing her? But anyway. So we're watching the movie, and it's good. I think it's good. I went into this knowing that it wasn't going to be fully scary. And I've seen a bunch of reviews going up to it saying, hey, it's not scary, but it's a good thrill. So it's like, alright, we're good. So took her to go see it. We watched it. We loved it. It's about this girl. I'm pregnant. I'm 7 months pregnant. I cannot breathe. It's about this girl who goes back to her childhood home with her new husband and her 2 stepdaughters. And in this home, her youngest stepdaughter starts to play with a bear and have an imaginary friend named Chauncey. What we come to find out is that the woman who moved back into her home, I can't remember her name, also had an imaginary friend. But she didn't remember its name, she didn't remember much about it until the neighbor starts to explain, and things just get weird, especially because the youngest stepdaughter is doing a seek and find list with Chauncey the bear, and these seek and finds are things that are odd, like face your fear, something that scares you, something that hurts you, something that would hurt somebody else, stuff like that. And then you come to find out why. It's basically, in my opinion, kind of like a sacrifice list. Things you need to, or a ritualistic sacrifice list. And the ending is your blood. Do I hate my cats? Oh my god. So, long story short, the youngest stepdaughter, ends up getting taken to the Never Ever, I believe it's called, where she is stuck in an imaginary realm with Chauncey the bear. And now let me say something. I found out that most of it is not CGI. They built the monsters and that fucking Never Ever, and that is amazing. That is amazing. This movie did not have a full-blown keep you on the edge of your seat scare. It did have some jump scares. It did have some background scares. And it was very thrilling and exciting to watch. But it was not the scariest thing. I'll fully admit that it was not the scariest thing. One thing that I did love, like I said, I loved the Never Ever. That entire scene, awesome. It looks so good. The monsters were good. The bear, becoming a weird creature thing, so fucking cool. It gave me, I know people are gonna say cheesy, but it gave me Pennywise vibes in the sense that he can turn into a nightmare character. And now this, I'm gonna spoil the ending. 100% I'm gonna spoil the ending. The 2 stepdaughters get out of the Never Ever. The woman who was originally owned the home, originally had the imaginary friend, is stuck in the Never Ever. And the whole goal Chauncey had was to get her back. He didn't want the stepdaughter, he wanted her the whole time. So they give you a moment where you think that she got out with her stepkids, and they're at her father's bedside. I believe he's got dementia and he's hospital bound, and she's reading her final book. but she's still in the Never Ever. And she starts fighting to get out, and she's got a broken ankle, and like it's so fucking good. I was really hoping that it was like she was just stuck in a never-ending loop of being stuck in the Never Ever, and that's how they would leave it. But they didn't leave it like that. I like how they did leave it, though. I'm not going to complain. They took her. They had the oldest stepdaughter to basically save her from the Never Ever and get her out. And she gets out. They realize it's not enough to just bar off the door that the Never Ever comes through. It's the same door she went through as a kid. It's the same door her stepdaughter went through. They burn the fucking house down. They burn it down. And you see them, very end of the movie, go to a hotel to find basically somewhere to stay for the night. After getting out of the hospital, I'm assuming, because they're all bandaged up. And this little boy is playing with a bear. And they're freaked out for a moment. And then, like, their mind settles, because it's not Chauncey the bear, it's just his stuffed bear. But it is Chauncey. I love the way they ended it. I love it. Anyway, so what are your thoughts on Imaginary? Please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you think.